All right, hello Stampers. This is Nancy and Kayla with Stamping Bay, and we just wanted to hop on real quick and show you a couple tips that we found to be really super easy when it comes to the new cling stamps. In January, Stampin' Up! Is going to be releasing their stamps called the cling stamps, and what is really terrific about them is that they are super sticky, and they stick to your blocks, and you don't have to worry about them falling off. Unlike the cling stamp, or not the cling, but the clear mount stamps, a lot of people had issues having them stick to the top of the block, and they would always fall off. So a lot of people did a lot of workaround on them and would put adhesive on it, and then your blocks would get all gummy. If you can see on mine here, you can see I still have some gummy stuff on it from other ones that I was using. Or what people would do is they would take the backs off. And
sorry, our cats, no, it's fine. Our cats were just running around upstairs, so I started laughing.
I'm like, what is going on? I got Kayla laughing in the background here. Anyway, so what a lot of people would do, and what I ended up doing, is just on our old stamps, is we would just attach it on here because it seemed like it would stick better without putting the image on. So anyway, today, I was fussing around or monkeying around with some of our cling stamps, trying to get them ready for the first of the year. And I was going to show you a little bit of a problem, because I thought initially when people were commenting that they had issues putting them together, and I thought, well, why can't we just peel off the back like we normally do? On the back, we got, half here and half on the other side. Why can't we just peel off half and then peel it off? Here, let me show you. So this is what my thinking was, is we would do like we did in the past, peel this off. Oh, hold on. Always make sure you take this off. I've done that about 100 times today. So anyway, you want to, normally I would put half on, and then I would peel this off, and then I would take the other half off and stick it down. It worked really slick. Well, what I'm trying to say is that don't work no more. You really need to peel off the whole back of the sticker in order for it to work. Because what can happen is this right here. Yep. Because this is so sticky on top. Let me show you how sticky it is. See? You just mount it on there and you shake and it don't go anywhere. So anyway, so my boo-boo that I did this morning, I peeled off half, and I thought, okay, I'm going to be smarter than the sticker, and put it on here, and then I actually picked it up like we normally did in the past, and then I went to go peel this side of the sticker, or the paper backing. Well, when I did that, I went to go peel this plastic piece off, it stuck. So anyway, so that's my boo-boo. Don't do that. You want to make sure that you peel off the whole piece back here, both sides, and then you're going to want to make sure you take the back off your little rubber stamp, and then you're going to want to just slowly line it up.
Make sure it's
facing the right way. Slowly line it up. And I usually do one side, and then I just kind of eye it and wiggle it around to the other side. Push down gently, and then you're going to want to peel it off like that. Now, as you can see a little bit right here, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but, I'm a little picky when it comes to this, because what happens is it may pick up some other things in there. But anyway, so there you have another little cling mount stamp. Another thing I just want to quickly mention is that something really cool is that you can take on this sheet, once I get all these mounted on, you're going to have all these leftover pieces in the back, like for instance on this heart. What's really cool is you can take your clear mount stamps. Now, this is how I used to stamp. I didn't have the image on here, but what you can do is you can put the image on, And let me see if I can find one. Okay, here we go. We're going to take this one. I'm going to move this one out of the way.
I feel like you're in that bad habit of you don't put the stickers on the stamps until you use them.
I do. I know. I am. I seriously. I mean, look at this stamp set. How many months has this been out? We used this one right away, and I never did the other ones. But so anyway, we're going to take this one and take the back off. And now this is our regular clear mount. So I'm going to put this image on.
So this is not the super sticky one.
This is not. That is correct. So I'm going to put the image on. This is how I used to do it. And then peel off this half. And this is what I was trying to do with the cling mount. Oh my dear God. There we go. Okay. So that's what I was trying to do with the cling mount, but that is what happened. So anyway, so here we have this. And of course, you know, we know that they don't stick very well. Fun trick is to take all this extra stuff right here. Whoops, I'm trying to save that for a stamp. But take off, doesn't have to match up the stamp just perfectly or anything, but just cut off a little piece. Oh, this is going to be fun for me to try and peel off with no nails, seriously. Okay. All right.
Here, let me see if I can.
Jeopardy music. Okay, Kayla with nails is going to try and get this done.
And by the magic of...
Oh, and you just cut your nails too. Seriously. She used to have claws. Okay. So, you take and peel off one side. It's really sticky on one. And then, voila! Now you're going to want to maybe burnish this, make it a little sticky, put it right on top, like so. And then peel off the top. Hopefully it'll come off nice. You should see that I do have it on there, but what I do is I kind of push down on the ends a little bit too.
Sorry, I'm just going to see if... Yeah, you can kind of see it there.
Yeah, a little bit. But it should not interfere with the image. So anyhow, then you take your stamp and look at that! Yay! How exciting is that? So don't throw away these leftover pieces. This stuff could use is an awesome tip to put on your regular older clear mount stamps. So anyway, just had to share that with you. So now one thing I want to show you is that these stamps are really, 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 really sticky. And if you got to be really gentle when you go to take them off your block, because you can peel off the top rubber. So on this one, you can just kind of wiggle it a little bit, or other things that people have come up with. Some people use their take-a-pick tool and do the same thing and just kind of wiggle it under there, but I find that kind of, sometimes it works for me and sometimes it doesn't. So just kind of peel it off that way. Or I'm in a group and I cannot remember the gal's name. I'll try to find out what her name was, but someone had mentioned using washi tape. And that is the way that I ended up going with our stamps. To me, I like the case right here. I like to peel off the back of the rubber backing and lay it inside here. That way I know which stamps I'm missing. If I put it in there without it, then I've got to count, and just by glancing at it, I know, okay, I'm missing this heart. Oh, here it is. I can just put it back in here. So one fun thing that someone had mentioned is using washi tape. So I'm going to show you a little trick with that. Now see, I'm trying to pull straight up on this. It's not working. So I'm going to wiggle it. Now this is another thing, is you want to make sure when you're done using your cling mount stamp that you do not let it sit on here, because it will ruin your stamp, and when you go to peel it off, it's going to be harder than ever to get it peeled off. So on this particular little stamp, let me find my washi tape. I am just going to use any type of washi tape. It doesn't have to be expensive or fancy or sparkly or any of that kind of fun stuff, but I just peel off a piece. And since I have no nails, I like to have mine a little bit longer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it on here like so. Now, I know exactly what this word says, but if I have any questions, I can always look on the front. Oh my good God. I love our life together. My goodness. Anyway, so here is this, and I just stick it right on the top. So now when we go to put it on our block, I'm just going to put it on there willy-nilly. Okay, so we got our washi tape down there. And so when we go to stamp, it should hopefully stay out of the way. Sometimes if you make it a little bit longer, you can kind of hold it over the edge or whatever. But that's one thing you want to make sure is when you are stamping that you make sure that this washi tape isn't getting in the ink. Otherwise, you're going to have a huge mess on your stamping paper. So anyway, so this is one way of using your washi tape to peel off. Look at that. Look at how nice that peeled off. Look at that. I should have had it longer because I don't have any nails, but look at that. Awesome. So then what I do is I just keep it on there and go to put it in here. And then if I want to stamp, voila, I can just peel it right out of there. Because if you didn't have this in here, you would have a heck of a time trying to get your stamp out of here. See, I'm trying to peel this one. Well, this one peeled off really nice. Of course, you know, when you go live, it's not going to cooperate and do what you want it to do. But anyway, we wanted to just hop on and show you what this washi tape, how wonderful of a little tip that in one of the groups, like I said, I can't remember the gal's name, but we'll be sure to hop on and put her name in there if I can find it. Or if you're watching this video, if you could just drop me a message and let me know who you are that mentioned the washi tape trick. I'd appreciate it. But I think that is pretty much it. Did you have any other thing you wanted to mention, Kayla?
No.
All good. All right, you guys. Well, happy stamping. If you have any questions or anything for me, I would love to answer them. Just drop us an email at stampingbay@yahoo.com or visit our website at stampingbay.com. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.